Okay, so I zoomed out a little bit because I'm going to use my kind of arm right here instead of my hand, so there'll be more room because I want to test out the 3 different eyeshadow primers. And I'm going to be showing you guys these baked e.l.f. eyeshadows that I got in this gift set. It was a Christmas gift set. I'm not going to show you each and every one on the different eyeshadow primers, but I'll definitely try to pick maybe the more brighter one, like this sparkly black, to test out the eyeshadow primers with this, and I'll also be doing it with the cream eyeshadow as well. So, the baked e.l.f. eyeshadows, I actually really like these, and you can use these dry or wet, and if you use it wet, it will make it into like its own cream eyeshadow. And now I have the flash on, so it's probably going to look super glittery and bright like it did that highlight, but it's actually not that glittery and bright, and it is kind of loose. But like I said, if you wet your brush a little bit, see, there's a lot of fallout here. So I like to use these wet and not dry because these do involve a lot of fallout. But if you get them wet, they become their own cream eyeshadow, and it actually helps enhance the colors, in my opinion. And the only thing that bugs me is that these things do not have names on them, so I have no idea what to call these. But this is like a really like nudish, creamish color. It's definitely a bright color. It could possibly be used as a brightener. This is more like maybe a grayish brown taupey maybe type of color, and this flashlight is making these eyeshadows look super glittery. Actually, some of them are kind of more sparkly than others. This one is definitely a little bit more sparkly than this one. But like I said, these are actually, in my opinion, a lot better looking when used wet and as a cream eyeshadow. And this one has not as much glitter, but this is like a deep brown, in my opinion. I think they're actually pretty gorgeous colors, and I got them on a really good deal. And then this is that sparkly black color. See, sometimes the plastic falls out of these, and you could maybe glue that back in there, but I'm too lazy to do that. So be kind of careful when packing these. The packaging is kind of cheaply made, not gonna lie. Even though I love e.l.f. 2 pieces, it is pretty much cheaply made. And there's a little hole back here that I heard that if you stick like a safety pin through, you can depot these, and maybe they're magnetized and you can put them in your own palette or whatever. But here is that black sparkly color, and I will be testing the eyeshadow primers on this. And then this one is more like a purpley, maybe burgundy type of purple color with maybe some brown tones in there. Really pretty color in my opinion though. So because I have the flash on, it's probably going to make this eyeshadow look super glittery on my hand, but we're going to go ahead and try this anyway. And I'm going to try and do this on my arm right here. So we're going to make the top be aligned for the Magic eyeshadow primer, and we'll just do a line there and blend that out. And then in the middle we'll use the LA Colors eyeshadow primer right about in the middle of my arm here. My cat is using the litter box, and blend that out. And then on the bottom part of my arm, we're going to use the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. And this came in a gift set, so that's why the packaging is super small. I don't think this is the full-size packaging. This is just what came in that gift set. And to me, the e.l.f. one is more like a concealing type of eyeshadow primer. You can't really tell my arm, but because I have kind of veiny eyelids, and on my eyelids, it kind of helps conceal the discoloration of my eyes. So okay, so here we go, and I put about 2 swipes of that eyeshadow on, and it totally like made my finger look like I have sparkly frostbite. But up here is the Magic eyeshadow primer, or eyeshadow magic primer, whatever. And that seems to me in person to have done a little bit better when it comes to the color of the eyeshadow. And the e.l.f. maybe did the second best, and then the LA Colors did the least best with that color. Okay, and the last bit of eyeshadow I'm going to show you is this cream eyeshadow by, well, it's Color Tattoo by, Maybelline New York. And I really like these, the way they're packaged, because it seemed really sturdy, very professional looking, and I'm going to kind of actually do this on my hand since I was too lazy to take it all off my arm with the eyeshadow primer test with this cream eyeshadow. But I like it because this is actually the top to it up here, but you can store it this way and you can see the colors right here. If you have like multiples of them and you want to figure out which color you feel like wearing that day. So we're going to see how this flash changes the color or not. It kind of does and it kind of doesn't. This is a really creamy color. It's definitely like a nudish color. In fact, the name of it is Barely Branded. So it's definitely a nudish cream skin tone color. The lighting makes it look a little bit orangey, but it kind of really isn't. It's more like peachy colored to me. So, we're going to go ahead and do the eyeshadow primer test. Up at the top here we have that eyeshadow magic primer. And then here in the middle we shall do LA Colors. And then at the bottom of my hand, I will do the e.l.f. eye primer. And I'm going to blend that all the way through. Very pigmented, and with this light on, it's very sheen. Okay, so with that light on, I don't know how well it's showing up, but all of the eyeshadow primers seem to do a pretty good job with this cream eyeshadow, because really cream eyeshadow in itself is almost like a base for other eyeshadows. But like I said, it's this really nudish sheen color. Ignore the glitter. It doesn't really have that much glitter in it. That is from the previous test outs. But I really like nudish type colors. I really like brightening type colors when it comes to cream eyeshadow, so this is a really great color in my opinion. Okay, so I have wiped my hand clean, and as you can see there is still a tad bit of glitter, so I would ignore that. I don't have any lip primer, so we're not going to be testing out primer anymore, but I do have a few lip products I want to test out. First of all is going to be this lip exfoliator by e.l.f. Oops, sorry. And I got this in the shade Clear, and I have no idea if there's even any other shades that they have. I don't know why would you would actually get a shade besides Clear, because this really, I can't remember the exact directions for it, but I think you like get your lips a little bit damp, and then you just kind of rub this all over it, like a scrubby type thing, in a circular motion. And it's supposed to like take off the dead skin and just exfoliate and soften your lips, I guess. This stuff is really weird. It has like this crystal type stuff in it. I don't know if you can see it. And if you're not careful, like if your lips are super chapped and sore, be really easy with this, because this can literally almost cut your lip. I mean, I'm not saying it will cut your lip. I'm just saying if your lips are super chapped and sore, it could really hurt, and especially if you already have wounds in your lips from being so chapped, because I did when I first tried it. Oops, don't break it. And it actually like really hurt my lip, and I had to wait until my lips healed a little bit to try it again. And as you can see, I haven't used much of it at all. It's very rough to touch. I mean, it's kind of like, seriously, it's just like pick out a lipstick and duct tape sandpaper to it. I don't know. That's what it feels like to me, is sandpaper. But just to be fair, my lips are really sensitive and they are super chapped, especially now during the winter time. And it's not like disgustingly chapped. It's just they're really sore. I don't know. So this stuff kind of really hurts my lips. But I will say one thing. The smell of this stuff reminds me a lot of coffee. It just smells like espresso to me. It doesn't say anything about a smell to it, I don't think, on the packaging, but it definitely smells kind of like espresso-y. It smells really good to me. Coffee type, I don't know. It smells good to me, people. Some people might not like it. So we're going to just take this in a circular motion on my hand. And there's no chappy on my hand, but oh yeah, it's just like scratching my hand like sandpaper. Let me get my hand actually a little bit wet and see here. Okay, so I got my hand a little bit wet and it's still just scratching my hand. Like it's irritating the skin. I think I broke it. Oh, I broke it. What in the world? It looks like candy or something. That sucks. I can't believe I just broke it. Well, don't push really hard when you're doing this, I guess. I'm going to do it side to side here. Holy crap, it sucks now that it's broke. But anyway, as you can totally see, these little crystals just fall out all over the place, and the hair inside of it is my bad. You are supposed to wash your lips and face off after using this, though. But there is that. I don't know exactly. I mean, it's supposed to exfoliate. Like, these are kind of like crystals in your bath soap whenever you get the scrubby type soaps like I do. But I don't know. To me, it hurts. It's like definitely sandpapery. And it's really sticky and gooey. And you can't really, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a lot of redness going on my hand. My skin is very super sensitive, but it's definitely irritating my hand just from, I mean, I basically just rub my hand raw. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't use it a whole lot. You guys can test it out. It might work better for others. It is a top selling product on their website. I don't know if it still is right now, but it was. So you guys can try that out by yourself. Here's another lip product from e.l.f. and I actually really love this product. And this is the e.l.f. Lip Balm with SPF 15. And this is in the color Nude. They have several different shades. And this being a lip balm, I didn't expect the shade to be so pigmented. I don't know how well it's going to show up because of this lighting again, you guys, but ew, mine's like disgusting. This is definitely, in my opinion, on my lips at least, not really a nude color. It's really like this peachy type color here. I'm going to take it and just swipe it right here a couple times. It's definitely creamy. It definitely feels good on my lips. This light is probably not going to capture its true color very well. The color does kind of match on the packaging, but it's definitely like, I don't know. It's like this peachy, maybe brownish type color. I really like the color to it, on my lips anyway. And if you're kind of tan, it would probably look a lot better than on my pale hand, or on my pale skin tone. But anyway, really good stuff. Like I said, SPF 15. It is a lip balm. It is very creamy and moisturizing. And it does the only thing, if you don't like lip gloss, it is kind of sticky like a lip gloss. So it's definitely not matte. But anyway, I like to team this up with this e.l.f. matte lip color, and this is in the shade Nearly Nude. They have a lot of different shades for these. Tea Rose I really want to get. That looks like a pretty color, but I got the Nearly Nude, and to me, the way that this looks like out here doesn't really match this color here. It looks like it does, but in my opinion, on my lips, it ends up being like this really bright, almost Barbie pink color, as you can tell right there. The packaging on this actually feels really cheap to me. Like, this thing just pops right out. And I don't know if this is a sharpener or what, or if it's just not supposed to do that and we just accidentally did it. It might just be mine came like this, but it just feels really cheap, like a little kid's type of makeup. And last we have this e.l.f. moisturizing lipstick, and I actually love this lipstick, and I want to get a whole lot more because they have a lot of cute colors, but I got this one in Cheeky, and it's almost like this, I don't know, here's the packaging to it, and my light does kind of throw the color off a bit. Here's what it looks like outside of it as the actual tube. On my lips, it's almost like, and it definitely smells like makeup. It doesn't really like have a good scent, but it's almost like this super, I don't know, it's not like Barbie pink, but it's definitely like a really deep pinkish, purplish, maybe a little bit of orange undertone in there. I think it's a really pretty color, actually. Not mattifying. I'm not really sure how the finish is. I haven't really paid that much attention to it, but it's definitely moisturizing, not super moisturizing, like they try to play off, but definitely moisturizing and all the same. Alright guys, so there you go. Like I said, I'm not sure if this is going to be one super long video or if it's going to be multiple parts. And with the lighting sucking so bad, I really apologize if that just like didn't help you at all. I really hope it did. Like I said, I'm not being paid to do any of this. I really wish e.l.f. would pay me to do reviews. That would be grand. But no, everything here I purchased with my own money. Nothing was sent to me for free. Nobody's asking me to say what I said. I do like e.l.f. products, I think, especially for me because I have no money whatsoever to be spending on makeup. So, because their products are so cheap, and a lot of them work very well, and actually a lot of them have great quality, it's a good makeup for me to use. e.l.f. with the price is a bit of a hit or miss, but you can expect that with any type of drugstore product, and not super high-end brands like MAC. But, like I said, everything works differently for everybody, so you just kind of have to check it out. But e.l.f. is a great product for beginners with makeup. A lot, like, you know, I'm not a professional at all. I'm more of like a beginner. So with beginners not wanting to go over budget and spend a super lot of money trying to test out different makeups and see what works great for them, e.l.f. is a great company to try. I heard they don't test on animals, and I heard a lot of their stuff is natural ingredients. I'm not really sure about the whole science of how it's made and stuff, but I have really sensitive skin, and so far none of their products have broke me out at all, not even a little bit. So I haven't tried any of like the acne fighting foundation to even see if that will help, because I do get every once in a while little breakouts, but that's just like normally me, so I can't, you know, it's definitely not the makeup, because if it was the makeup, the outbreaks would be a lot worse. And while I'm in the process of editing, I'll probably take some breaks and play some more of Assassin's Creed Rogue. You know it. If you saw my Christmas haul, you know that I got it. If you watched my birthday haul, and then my Game Talk video that was connected with the birthday haul, you know that I wanted this game so bad. And I totally got it. My brother bought it for me. I didn't buy it. But anyway, bye guys.